It's knowing that your door's always open and your path is free to walk. It makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words or bonds, or the ink stains that have dried upon some line. It keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind.
It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on some column now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiven if I walk along this railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, some other woman crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone,
I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind.
I dipped my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a roughed and coal pile, my dirty hat pulled low across my face.
Fruit cupped hands round a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. I heard a siren late last night. You must have felt me shiver, shaken by a wave of fright that you calmed with a whisper, and fear gave way to better things and sweeter dreams, like a warm spring rain on the roof above. The way you call my name when we make love, while the world outside my window goes insane. You're here to remind me a few good things remain. my pride bruised up. I'm fragile as a feather. The storms of life just won't let up. You're like a change of weather. When dust settles on my dreams, you wash them clean like a warm spring rain on the roof above. The way you call my name when we make love, while the world outside my window goes insane. You're here to remind me a few good things remain. While the world outside my window goes insane, you're here to remind me a few good things remain. You're here to remind me a few good things remain. There was a motorcycle mama and her man, with a windburnt tan and a Harley, roaring through Bakersfield when her water broke. They pulled into a hospital for a little Joe. They named him Harley. They bought a sidecar and a small bandana band, and they loved their Harley. Sliding sideways up the coast, cruising Highway 1. The sidecar came undone, no one noticed. Crashing through a golden meadow, it came to rest right where a farmer's wife cried, Jesus Christ has answered all our prayers. And they named him Harley because of a tattoo that claimed his name was true. And they loved their Harley. He was raised upon a farm, cradled in the arms of Beulah and Barney. But then at a restless age, they unlocked his cage and he became a carny. There was a motorcycle daredevil deluxe, jumping 50 trucks at the fairgrounds. A middle-aged hippie couple way up in the stands heard the crowd chanting loud the name of this young man. And they barley, and that hippie couple smile. Could this be their long-lost child? So they met Harley, convinced him of the news when they compared tattoos, and they loved their Harley. From a distance, the earth looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. There are no guns, no bombs, no diseases, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They're the songs of every man. God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us from a distance. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I can't comprehend what all this war is for. From a distance, harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the heart of every man. It's the hope of hopes, it's the love of loves, it's the song of every man. Tomorrow brings another town. We'll be on our way. We'll hit the road and have a song. Then there'll be nothing to say for hours on end. God, won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I've longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring on these songs of love to me. The nighttime finds another place with the same sad smile, and the highway shows a lonely face. It's just too many miles, too many hours to spend. And God, won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I've longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring on these songs of love to me. Tomorrow brings another town. We'll be on our way. We'll hit the road and have a song. Then there'll be nothing to say for hours on end. God, won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I've longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring on these songs of love to Every love is different. Every love's the same. Every love has memories. Every love has pain. I knew love at 20, and I knew love at 9. But the love I know right now is the sweetest love I'll ever find. Every town's familiar, every town is strange. When you're feeling lonely, every town's the same. I have dreamed of Paris, and I have dreamed of Rome. But the dream we're in right now is the sweetest dream I've ever known. Touch me in the silent shelter of the night. Hide me safely wrapped in your arms till morning light. every love forgets. I've had my share of sorrows, but I have no regret. Love is made of silver, love is made of gold, but the love that we have made is the sweetest love I'll ever know. I walked down the hall where the woods used to stand. Concrete at my feet, brick walls at every hand. And over my head, steel girders so strong, where I first felt the spell of the wood thrush's song. Now the wood thrush is vanished, seeking the place that's not felt the crush of man's embrace. The steep woods are gone now, and oh, how I long to again feel the spell of the wood thrush's song. Over my head, just a few years ago, poplar leaves shivered when the breezes did blow. Now the deep hum of vengeance drowns the soft sigh of the wind in the leaves of the few trees nearby. Now the wood thrush has vanished, seeking the place that's not felt the crush of man's embrace. The steep woods are gone now, and oh, how I long to again feel the spell of the wood thrush's song. The builder, the sage, the writer and seeker of truth by the page. But all of his knowledge can never explain the deep mystery of the wood thrush refrain. Now the wood thrush is vanished, seeking the place that's not felt the crush of man's embrace. The steep woods are gone now, and oh, how I long to again feel the spell of the wood thrush's song. The steep woods are gone now, and oh, how I long to again feel the spell of the wood thrush's song. once for a moment let your sorrow fade? Why, oh why are you afraid? Has this world stripped you of your faith? Close your eyes and on bended knee, listen to an angel pray, and once again prepare the way, so you'll see a gift that's give for you, a time of joy. Behold a baby boy. Good news, good news. An angel brings good news. Good news, good news. I leave you with good news. Bow your head, speak not a word, let the silence take you far from here. The spirit of the child dry every tear, and may your doubts they disappear. Bow your head and on bended knee, hear the story once again. The child grew up to wear a cross. The child grew up to pledge a life. For us a time of joy. Behold, Christ a baby boy. Good news, good news. An angel brings good news. Good news, good news. I leave you with good news. For us His only Son, in a manger wrapped in swaddling clothes. Christ the Savior, Christmas Day. Christmas Day. All our burdens washed away. We break the bread, we pour the wine. And an angel descends with a heavenly sign. Good news, good news. An angel brings good news. Good news, good news. I leave you with good news. Good news, good news. If I hadn't met you, I'd still be thinking love was just a word some people use when trying to teach the golden rule. If I hadn't met you, and if I hadn't touched your hand, I'd still believe that paradise was way beyond my reach, and I'd still believe it wasn't meant for me. If I hadn't touched your hand. Now these words and music can sure be confusing, so I'll try to put it simply so you can understand I love you. And if I hadn't lost you, I'd still believe the tears were just for sentimental fools, and I wouldn't be here staring at my shoes if I hadn't lost you. And I might have lived my life and never shared one single dream. I wouldn't realize that dreams are simply clues if I hadn't met you. Hey look, there's a hole in my floorboard. What's that? There's a hole in my jeans. And who left that hole in my closet? Well, there's a hole in my bed where he used to be. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. If you stack them all together, you could fall in there forever. Got a whole lot of holes in my life. Well, there's holes in the toes of my stockings, and there's gold in the holes in my teeth. And who left that hole in my wallet? And a hole in my chest where my heart used to be. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. If you stack them all together, you could fall in there forever. Got a whole lot of holes in my life. There must be a hole in my ceiling, 'cause this rain keeps falling on me. And I'm beginning to feel this feeling like there's a hole in my head for letting him leave. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. If you stack them all together, you can fall in there forever. Got a whole lot of holes in my life. I got a whole lot of holes in my life. I got a whole lot were buddies once upon a time, and then you took off on your social climb. But fortune only brought you misery, and now you're crying out for sympathy. Well, it's lonely at the top. Lonely at the top. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. Lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. Lonely at the bottom too. You're living high on easy street, and we're just trying to make ends meet. If you get tired of the grind, well, I'll take your place, and honey, you take mine, 'cause it's lonely at the top. Yeah, it's lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. Lonely at the bottom too. Kitten in the neighbor's tree, climbing up to see what you could see. Now you're crying 'cause you need some help. Well, everybody's got to help themselves. Well, it's lonely at the top. You say it's lonely at the top. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. Oh, honey, I feel so sorry for you all the way up there, all by yourself. Well, if this working girl were you, she'd just enjoy the view, 'cause it's lonely at the bottom too. Lonely at the bottom too. one world turning everyone. One world, one home, one world home for everyone. One dream, one song heard by everyone. One love, one heart warming everyone.